Hey multi-rotor fans, John here, and today I want to show you something that I found in the store the other day. This is a 250 racer that is pretty complete. It comes with a lot bundled with it, and probably a lot of you have seen this already. It's the Hobbico VUSION Race Pack, and this is a nice bundled pack because not only does it come with the racer, but it comes with a headset and a monitor that can be removed from the headset. Pretty decent transmitter with a device holder. It's really ready to go. It has battery. It's really ready to go. It's a nice all-in-one package for a beginner or an intermediate. I'm pretty impressed with this, so let's get everything out. And so it does have the headset, has extra props of course, and it has a charger, and so here's the monitor, cabling, batteries. Let's put this away. This is the machine itself. Let's set this over here. Of course, you get a battery. This is a 1500 milliamp 25C battery, and you get not a bad transmitter. This transmitter has some functions that will work with this, such as a video button on the side and a picture button. You have 3 flight modes. You have a high stability mode, kind of a medium, and then just an all-out aerobatic mode. You also have dual rate. That's interesting. But this is not a bad transmitter. It has pretty basic gimbals, trims, electronic trims. It does use AA batteries, but it has a good feel. It has kind of contour sides, and it just has a really good feel. It has rubber pads on the back that allow you to get a nice grip and a little handle. And there is a device holder. I didn't get it out of the box. That bolts onto the top, where you can put this monitor. This monitor actually has a couple of neat purposes. You can actually put this monitor in the device holder, just like this. Or you can put the monitor, you just take off the sun shield comes off, the monitor goes inside of the goggles, and you can use it that way. This is all standard 5.8 gigahertz equipment. The transmitter is on 2.4. So here we have the machine itself. And this is an interesting machine. It's pretty modular. It has the ability to easily remove a whole arm section if it gets damaged. So you can buy a whole arm with a motor, and for a very reasonable price. Obviously, you can break it down further than that and just replace the motor. But it does have the ability to replace those parts quite easily. It has kind of a hidden camera. You press a little button back here and it just pivots the camera up. So the camera is pivoted up on an angle, obviously because when you're flying forward, you're roughly in this attitude when you're flying forward. Have a removable antenna here, which is pretty standard. It has a built-in DVR, so you can put a little teeny tiny micro SD memory card into the side. And that's what the little button is on top of the transmitter on the right hand side. It says video. You can press that and record video. Otherwise, it's transmitting 5.8 through the camera all the time. Now the video is supposed to be high definition. It's not bad. You know, I really think its limiting factor is the camera. It's not bad. It's not bad video. It's better quality video than what you get through the 5.8. It is 30 frames per second, so that's not too bad. But this machine has impressed me. It has good stability. I like the look, and I like the value. I like the overall value of everything. It really has a good price point. Stores are, I'm trying to remember what they're selling these for. It could be in the range of maybe somewhere around $300, which is pretty incredible for what you get. I mean, just to have the racer and the transmitter alone is a nice value. But you know, then they include, you know, a very nice multi-channel receiver monitor with goggles. You know, these pieces alone would be fairly expensive. You know, so this is I think it's a pretty nice system. Battery goes in the bottom, and it does have protection. It has this little plate that slides in the bottom, and it completely protects the battery. One thing is that limits your battery choice. So now you're limited to their battery. I've not checked to see if I can fit other batteries in here. I'm sure I can, but it is a 1500 milliamp battery. I wish it was more than 25C. You know, typically in racers, you know, we're using 50C, 75C batteries because we're just pulling so much current out of the battery. But it's not bad. It's not bad at all. And this seems to be a pretty decent setup. I'm really impressed with this. I've flown this inside. It's really cold out, and there's a lot of snow outside. If it wasn't so cold, I would give it a try. But I've flown it inside. Has good stability. Has good transition into forward flight. I just feel like this is going to be a really nice product for beginners, even intermediates that you know, want to sharpen their skills, or even modify this with different propellers, different battery. Obviously, it can be put into its more unstable mode for faster flight, aerobatics. So that's a very nice feature that you know, you can take this from a very beginning stage and take it, you know, to a pretty nice flying machine. So let me see if maybe I can actually get this fired up right here on the table. I'll give it a shot here. Let me see if I can plug in the battery. Let's check. Let's see if I can plug this in. Okay. So I'm going to let that stabilize there for a moment. Okay. There's a real simple calibration procedure, just to make sure that, you know, gyros are calibrated so that this thing will, you know, take off and be level. Has a pretty standard startup procedure. Lower the throttle and push the stick to the right. To stop, To stop, you either leave the throttle down or you push the left stick down to the lower left corner, and that stops it. So let's fire it up again. Okay, well, you could see how fairly stable that was in such a small area. Again, that's what impresses me, is how stable this is for a beginner to use. Has a very good look to it. It appears to be easy to see at a distance. Again, I've only flown it inside, but it looks like they did a decent job on this, and you know, I would recommend this as a nice beginner package, mainly because it's impressive in what it can do. It feels quite durable. You get a lot with this. You know, to get the goggle headset and the monitor included in this package is really quite impressive. So I do feel like this is a pretty nice complete package. And there you have it. This is the Rise VUSION from Hobbico, and when the weather gets a little bit better outside, I'll take it out, and you know, I'll do some recording. I want to see how far I can fly. I'm not going to fly. I'm not going to really, you know, get out to like a mile or anything like that. But I just want to see if I can get in our test field, if I can get to the other end, and what the picture quality looks like. But of course, you know, with something like that, you can always change the antenna system. This is a pretty basic antenna system. Obviously, you can go directional on this. They're fully removable, standard SMA connectors on these antennas. But if you're interested in this, you know, I recommend it. Go to your local hobby store and see if you can find one. I'm sure they can get you one if they don't have one. But enjoy the hobby, and good luck with your flights. Be careful, use common sense, and thank you for watching.